Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on QNT. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. I hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about QNT. I'm going to start with this. So someday, this logo won't need the name. The world will know it. And you can almost bet that's going to happen. Because at some point, everyone's going to see that logo and know exactly what it is. So then we see this. Now, this is ridiculous, but I got to show it to you because it's absolutely laughable. So question, Gilbert Verdian has been in cybersecurity for over 20 years, worked with several governments. Quant Network works with CBDCs/governments. The biggest enterprise and corporations in the world. And you're comparing Quant and Gilbert Verdian, who created the ISO standard, to a Ponzi like Luna. You're the DMF on the planet. People are flooding QNT more than any other crypto that I've seen. They're coming out with the craziest FUD I have ever seen. They're comparing it to Luna. They're calling it a scam. And I don't even understand this. I mean, I don't know who thinks this up at this point. But to even think that Quant and Luna are in the same category is just asinine, in my opinion. And the thing is, we know QNT has unlimited utility, unlimited use case. It's going to be the operating system for the new financial system. And it continues to grow. So let's continue. QNT is no altcoin. It's a lonely and brightest star in the universe. It's a universal utility token used with the patent pending Overledger operating system. Unmatched, so don't even try to compare. Complete waste of time and energy. Honestly, QNT is going to be so big. It's hard to even describe it at this point. But I did a video on Casper and HBAR today also. And the one thing I keep noticing with these ISO coins is this. They all handle transactions. And they're all intertwined to each other somehow, some way. With QNT being what would hold it all together, like the glue. And you can see the whole system being built right in front of us. I compared it like this. I said, listen, we're heading into a fourth industrial revolution. People are starting to understand that now. We're going into a digital age. There's no question about it. But a fourth industrial revolution wouldn't be as simple as, okay, you have this set of cryptocurrencies and they all work separately. No, that wouldn't be a revolution and it wouldn't become something much bigger, right? But now we're starting to see them intertwine, be tied to each other through bridges and partnerships. You know, QNT tied to LCX, tied to ALBT, tied to HBAR. XRP tying to Flare, tying other assets to Flare. We see everything coming together, making one massive system. And it's all these cryptocurrencies that we talk about on this channel mostly, because I only talk about utility and use case. And the reason I do that is because if you're going to invest, if you're a new investor and you watch my videos, I don't want you going out and buying meme coins. I want you to buy something that I know is a safe bet. You can easily put your money in and get rich. But QNT is something bigger. It's hard to even describe at this point, and it continues to grow. These are the ties that bind. Overledger now provides users the ability to create QRC-721 non-fungible tokens and deploy them onto the Ethereum, Polygon, and XDC mainnets. You see what's going on? We see how one cryptocurrency can be tied to another cryptocurrency. This network tied to this network. making one massive network, or one massive series of roads that all come together. That's the best way to describe it at this point. The ALBT QNT partnership is one that is certainly going under the radar. Quant's overledger will allow the Alliance block DEX to perform any-to-any swaps at pretty much zero fees, all in a fully regulated manner, with trustless identity verification, huge for both. And a lot of people look at this and the first thing they say is, well, Alliance block must be bigger than QNT, because this is where QNT would be, the overledger. And we see Alliance block above that and then cloud. And the thing is, though, it doesn't work that way. They all perform a certain use case. That's how they're all tied together. And they all provide value to each other. It's going to be one massive system. Then we see this, even more bombs being dropped by Quant, and the price stays the same. Accumulate as much now. Soon it will be hard to buy 10 Quant each. And the thing is, a lot of people say, well, I'm so sick of hearing about how scarce Quant will be in the future. I can't see it being like that. But the thing is, there's not a lot of it. And the more people that get interested in it and buy it up, eventually it can become scarce. And of course, the price would rise much higher. I always say it, QNT to me is easy going to be a 5-digit asset at some point. Other people are saying much higher. They're saying easily 6 digits. I mean, I want to be conservative and say 5 digits. But I think it's going to hit $1,000 faster than people think. So, Gilbert Verdian, cybersecurity, fintech, regulators, standardization, government, healthcare. Can't think of anyone else better to connect our legacy world into this new future of blockchain and DLT standardization. Think about that. And I mean, you see everything that he's tied to. You see this whole system right in front of us right now, all coming together, making one massive system. It's going to be big. That's why when people talk about the fourth industrial revolution, it really is a fourth industrial revolution. If you're part of it, you can get very rich. You can get generational wealth from it. I'm not saying you have to buy a whole pile of Quant to get rich, but you should at least own one. Because like I said, you buy it now for $100 and it goes to 10K. Think about that upside potential. Quant Network CEO Gilbert Verdian explains that QNT is not a cryptocurrency, nor does it want to be anything like Bitcoin. Our focus is our clients. We're not a cryptocurrency or a company that wants to be Bitcoin. We're here to re-architect and implement the new financial infrastructure to bring about mass adoption of blockchain and hyper-decentralization to benefit people. The last time this opportunity came about was in the in the 1960s when we moved to electronic financial systems. Think about that. This is going to be probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get involved, to be part of this new industrial revolution. The time is right now. If you miss out, you will regret it for the rest of your life. The good thing is most of you already know about cryptocurrency. You're invested in cryptocurrency. You know what's coming. You can see it all coming together. This is it. When somebody asks you years from now and says, how did you get so rich? All you have to say is, I invested in the fourth industrial revolution early on. Because I still believe we're very early. They own the world, and they are entering crypto. Let that sink in. This is about Blackrock. This is probably the biggest news around Twitter right now. But the thing is, people always say, well, that's good for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to benefit from this. But I think there's something else going on. So great to see the vice president of Blackrock, is talking about some of the great gems like XDC, QNT, and XRP. Let utility prevail. What this space needs is a decoupling from meme coins and those with long-term utility cases that will disrupt many industries in order for this space to grow and mature. Guess what he mentions? QNT, along with a few other cryptocurrencies. Many promising projects waiting to take the crypto market by storm. Take notice, you don't see Bitcoin there, right? People keep saying, oh, Blackrock came in to adopt Bitcoin, to make Bitcoin go to 500K. But I think there's something else here. I think they got in at the right time. They talk about utility and use cases. That's big. Because that to me says, hey, we're getting close now for these cryptocurrencies that we talk about on this channel. All of them. I'm talking QNT, XRP, XDC, XLM. All of these cryptocurrencies are about to take off, in my opinion. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.